Deep down in these woods. If you go down in the hollow here. Wow. Wow, would you look at that? Now this is interesting. And I'm not sure exactly why, but if you look, these stone are laid on a taper, and it would have had to have been a large fireplace of some kind. It would have been an awesome sight. Like I said, we're here 100 years later after it was settled, and I found old bricks below, so it's evident. Right here you look around and you see this old piece of metal here. Now we're in the old settlement, Pandemonium, and the cemetery still remains. There's stones here from the days of 1770s, and there's Civil War period stones, and a lot of our heritage is back in. Now this stone remains outside the cemetery, and there's a long story behind it. There was a slave girl who was a runaway slave at the time, and came up here in the mountains to this old settlement and was up in a tree at night, and one of the settlers thought it might be a bear or animal like that, and the slave girl got shot. And it's a sad thing to see stone separate from the cemetery. Now I have the old township map here, and you can see it's an old dirt road that goes about 6 miles. You have to travel up here either by foot or dirt road. And the old town, it's all mountain ground now, but Bowers Mountain's behind it. You can see the people that used to live here. See J. Klaus and the Henrys. So we're looking through here, J. Klaus, and there he is. Old Jacob Klaus died in 1880, 73 years. And I'm sure this is his wife buried next to him, Hannah Klaus. Disease ran through these parts, and looking here at these little stones sticking up, it's an infant burial. A lot of times just sit simple stones up, and then all them little tiny stones sticking there are places of infant burials. You see a few there. This would have been a Civil War soldier, most likely. And I'm looking here, and there's a lot of stones that are broke off. The Nidicks are on the map also. They had property here. Here's Daniel Nidick, 1875, 80 years old. See, they lived good, healthy lives back then. And you know what made it nice? On the stone it says, "My God, my life, my love. To thee I call." And it says, "If thou remove, for thou art all in all." The mysterious town of Pandemonium. And this would have been a tannery here, the town's main source of income. Here are the ruins of a entranceway in the back and the walls. Now here we're looking at the corner of the tannery, the entrance. At least you would think. Stairway going down the back of the building. And travel on out through, you'll see the stone wall there. And then the stone wall on the opposite side. So we're heading in the middle of the building, and it is fully grown up. And it's large, huge building. Would have supplied a large area. And you can see all the way out there. Take a look of the houses that were there next to the tannery down along the creek. That's how I found it. Looked at this old township map. So you have a source of water here that would have worked well for the tannery, and an area to store. Looks like a building foundation, rectangle. Here's a great example. Up there is a laid foundation of a log cabin. And if you look out this road, we're on top. We're gonna walk down here further, see if we can find more. You can only imagine just by looking at that map how it would have been. Now looking here, this for sure would have been an open field back in the day, at least till the late 1800s. And on along through here, you'll see a stone fence way back in there, running down the mountain. But the unique thing is, you'll see piles of stone. I'm sure some were just cleared away, and some were also homes. Now what may look like old stones is an old schoolhouse here. There it goes all the way to them two trees. And what's unique about it is, I was up here already and found one of the last remaining artifacts. An old stove piece that said 1911. So the school remained till 1912. Now here's a picture of some of the old folks who lived here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like, subscribe and press the like button.